We gotta wear dark colors since we playing. I like that. Let's run that.
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see,
we got to stop the run the ball, RPOs. Because we don't have the tackles that handle his pass rush right now.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Tar Heels.
Oh, we playing at night?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Run the peel.
Looking for room. It's Acha. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
We're coming right back to it like he never left.
The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They've climbed into the
hey, if he can't make me do something different, we may not throw a pass.
But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Big play to start the drive.
Circle.
Tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. Back to throw. It's Dyer. That pass not.
It's all right.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he had just enough to will that one home. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Off the RPO, complete.
I knew that's what he was doing. I just couldn't get to the right person. I knew he was going to throw it. I'm just going to go man next time.
You guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Tar Heels will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And a good job in coverage.
He called me while I was trying to adjust. He quick snapping.
Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Now he's looking in the middle.
This fucking back shoulder shit pisses me off on a regular basis.
On the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Man,
K-State be doing that mess. They always throwing the back shoulder.
Their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Black. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the ground.
Good job.
To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The give to the tailback. Quick spin on the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Gibson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. In your own territory, fourth down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, It's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And the Seminoles have this offense rolling. To the ground with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Ocean from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's off chop. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Trying to escape and get it himself. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
The throw. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try it over the left side. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot.
It was there. I looked initially, and he moved.
Just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half.
I wanted him to sit down, but he didn't.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Using his legs, it's Ochuk. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Motherfuckers dropping like flies.
As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose and he'll...
Let him know you're doing too goddamn much.
Touchdown, Florida State.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20.
Are you serious, bro? Fucking backup lineman out for the season. That's 2. Compound fracture out for the season. Lord Jesus.
something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Going for the big play. Intercepted. They were back in their own end.
Yep.
They stopped the drive.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Dyer. Throwing right. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They're going back to the ground.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time.
I tried to call a timeout, couldn't do it.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Off play action. Unloads to the right. And they'll miss the connection here on
My boy dropped it home.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off.
Kicked it too hard, man.
Nice execution by this defense.
Kicked it too freaking hard.
That is no good. It's still a
Freaking layup. And we kicked it too freaking hard.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man.
That's 10,000% where he wanted to go.
To deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure.
Kick the doggone field goal too hard.
Just right with a big play coming. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Maybe a double pass. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Seminoles will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. And he's able to bounce.
He ran that 0-1 trap.
Solid pickup.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock.
He trying to spread me out.
Do the rest.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And
that's how you stop that.
Play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down.
You ain't gonna have the time against our line.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Good play call.
Just masterful working.
Because I didn't see that coming.
Getting the toe down for the catch.
Good play call.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On the run, it's Watson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I thought it was a play action.
Away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. 3rd down conversions.
Because he wanted that RPO.
And they're at the 35.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Hall.
He held on to it. I knew it was a drag. It was either a drag in the Texas or a streak in the Texas.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Quarterback running on the draw. Runs through the tackle.
He running every type of run play he can get his hands on, ain't he?
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This is a really good call because that angle route is tough to cover, especially on a 3rd down.
And that's a really tough route to cover because the running back looks like he's going to the flats and then cuts it right to the middle of the field. Easy pitch and catch from quarterback to running back to get the 1st down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You know, I wonder if the offensive coordinator is wishing he would have tried running the football a couple plays ago because the windows are so small to throw into down here. You've had an incompletion. You've now given up a sack. It's going to make this 3rd down really tricky.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Absolutely perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running to Green.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll go to the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback.
That's my fault.
Get him at the 32. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Dyer. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Good pick.
And this is going to be intercepted, a big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Give to the running back.
Wow.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to
Oh,
the
Jesus.
11-yard line.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Right down the middle. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
I'm losing people left and right, man.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close.
I'm not getting a chance to throw nothing because
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play.
I had like 3 people open.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal is good.
I had like 3 people open.
They've regained the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the
I might have to take him out and put the other dude in there
In the SEC, heck, they're all big ones.
because he's kind of beat up right now.
Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for room. It's Hall. Turning it on. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go with a direct snap. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Yep, same thing happened to me here for a while.
Know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
The Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Wow.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they've moved out.
Quick snapping.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Getting set for the point after.
Come on! Dive like you're supposed to, not at him.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Makes the catch, it's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this fourth down and move the sticks.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
The Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
And the Tar Heels just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. They'll ride Davis here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it.
Ball game.
For the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
I just lost too many linemen.
Virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug